Hey guys, you are now tuned in to the Trapness podcast with Monica Sheri, and stay tuned for a new episode starting right now.
Pop album that was released outside of, you know, like right now, right? Kanye got the number one song in the country. Drake, if he dropped, he would probably have a number one song. So if you remove Drake and Kanye, you go over the last 3 years. What's the hip hop album that was supposed to that underperformed? Like for real,
Well,
like
we got Travis too.
yeah. You okay? Take Travis. So you take those
Yeah.
three out. Like who really underperformed? Who because as y'all talking, I'm looking up like the top grossing concerts of 2023, and I'm thinking like besides Kanye, Drake, and Travis, who am I trying to see live? Like like
Nicki selling out.
yeah, good for her. But if I'm like because like if I go see Beyonce or if I go see Taylor Swift, and I go two people, that's $2,000 right there. Outside of outside of the three rappers I named, who you paying $2,000 to go see with you and somebody else? Who are you like? Is the rap being put out by any rapper, not by the three guys I named? Is it $2,000 worthy? Because a Taylor Swift fan, they might get the music for free, but they paying $2,000 to see her perform. And not just in Madison Square Garden. They're going to go see her in Indiana. They're going to go see her in Kansas. And when I look at the rap that's being put out, like, I blame the artists. I blame, like they're not they're putting out cool music, but, like, they're not putting out music that, like, they're putting out music to listen to on my phone, to play in the car, to hear at a venue, but it's not galvanizing me to make bigger financial decisions. Conversely, Taylor Swift is doing that for her fan base. Beyonce is doing that because they're putting time into their art. They putting a story behind it. Like, you see when Beyonce came out, all the girls wearing silver or something. When Drake dropped something, he got his little theme. Kanye dropped something, he got his theme. A lot of these other artists, I'm not going to like super name names, but the artists that like there's artists who, man, you would think they're bigger than they are. Like they put their names, they'll try to slide them in with the Drake or the Kanye or the Travis Scotts. But then push come to shove, when it's concert time, when it's like, oh, okay, are you going to do a show in Japan? Probably not. Probably not. Are you going to get 25,000 people, 30,000 people to go see you in Flagstaff, Arizona? Probably not.
I do feel like there's a portion or a percentage into where like a lot of these artists, they're just putting shit out because they owe these motherfuckers these projects, and these are just like, all right, boom, did this, all right, boom. Like these, some of them aren't even having the ability to truly enjoy making music and making the shit they even want to make too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot like tied into that too, because like you got Drake and like they ain't label nigga, the label owe them. You know what I'm saying? They owe them. They can do whatever the fuck they want, get whatever money they want to do whatever. They know the return on interest is it's gonna come right back, easy. These other artists got fucked in the deal, or everything was great, and now they're like kind of declining, but they still owe these niggas like 4 or 5 albums, so they're just trying to put shit out. And so when you have a comfortable motherfucker putting out music versus a nigga struggling that used to feel comfortable, you're not gonna connect the same. And hopefully that when he puts out that project or they put out that project or whatever, then it might pop and it might give them like another sense to like kind of come back. But like I feel like a lot of them are like in debt, yo. Like, and they're like fucked, you know what I'm saying? And like that music side just becomes like less music and more just like work, you know what I mean? And like that's why I feel like they lose out further down the road, like you said, when they crash out, because they're not even doing it anymore. Like it's not for anything they love anymore. They're just take this and be done with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it sucks. And it absolutely sucks. And I feel like some of them do have that opportunity to be as big as them if they have that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? To get played and to be believed in and not to be put in these nasty ass deals. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they would connect more and they would sell out more of those shows, because I don't want to just only hear like those 5 names. Like I want to hear names I never heard of that are selling out shit. And it may not be to that magnitude, but it's like you said, it's getting there. They're evolving, you know what I'm saying, to that point. Like Schoolboy Q, He's not the biggest fucking dude, but bro, when I saw him at 930 Club, one of the best performances like live I've seen, like period. Like he was giving us water. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's not. You're not gonna put Schoolboy Q in with Drake and all that. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga is when he does perform, it's captivating as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a lot more artists out there, and I wish they had more space to show that and not be overshadowed by these big guys and shit. Because some of them, like I think at the Super Bowl, when Her came out with the guitar, Shorty wasn't even playing the fucking guitar. It showed like he wasn't even playing the shit. But she's gonna have all this notoriety, but like they're that big. So if you gave somebody that truly played the guitar an opportunity to fucking play, they're gonna play the shit out that jump live. What? Super Bowl? What?
Yeah.
But to walk out and fake it, it's.
And then, this artist like Larry June, Larry June, he might not sell out big venues, but he sell out.
Yeah.
Like, I've been to a show here that it was fucking packed. Like, it was crazy. But it was vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a vibe. And I feel like he had, like, the whole, like, produce behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the market stage set up and everything. And I feel like, people need to make sure they got their stage set. When Dave East came here, he didn't have a stage set. Dave East been out longer than, well, they've been out probably around the same amount of time.
Right.
But, people are expecting to be entertained. Yeah, we want to rap with you because we feel you. We want to rap the same lyrics as you because we want to say that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still have to provide some type of performance, some type of stage design.
You gotta
things
do
like
your
that.
job.
Literally,
absolutely.
I meet people. Where I work at, I meet people who do stage design and stuff like that all the time. Like it's a market for that.
Yeah.
Like you have to
Absolutely.
make that happen. As an artist, like me personally, if I'm performing somewhere and I don't have a stage set, it's just like, what am I doing for real? You know what I'm saying? And if you can't get a set, make sure your performance, like, when 90 perform, you know what I'm saying? 90 takes over. 90 creates a whole vibe. Like, it don't matter where you're at. Like, he could be performing in here. He gonna create a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, you either gonna create a vibe or you gonna have a stage set. But you're not about to just get up on the stage and just walk around and expect people to, like, come see you perform live. Nobody wants to see you.
Right.
Coi Leray, as much flack as she gets, and I don't feel like she's the best rapper or whatever, I don't really care. She got some verses that's hot, some that's, like, trash. But for me, like, when she gets on stage and she got, like, the whole, like, Wu-Tang, Shanghai, whatever type stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she puts all that into her Rolling Loud set. Yeah. That's a vibe. When Doja Cat, you know what I'm saying, goes on live and she got, like, the whole little, like, stage set and everything behind, like, you need sets. You need stage sets. You need production. You need people to care.
Sound quality.
Yeah, exactly. You need people to care, and I feel like that's what would help, for artists who are, wondering, oh, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? To break into this, break into that.
Think that you're bigger than what you are. You know what I'm saying?
But even if you're underground, you can still sell out shows and tour and make money.
There's so many artists overseas that we have no idea who the fuck they are. We haven't heard their name at all. That sell out shit, like you said, all the time. They make enough money to pay their bills and have a fucking nice life. And it's great.
Exactly.
And they don't gotta be this super, like, blase shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made their own shit. They found their own crowd. They found it cool. They stuck to it, and they built that fan base. And I think that's an awesome fucking thing. And that, so if they can do that, you don't need the labels.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we never needed the label to begin. I feel like the label would help, like, spread, you know what I'm saying, hip hop a little quicker.
Monetize you mainstream, like put you on a commercial stream. You know what I mean? So that's what labels are there to do. Yeah. But if you just want to make music and tour, you can find your fan base, make your music for them and tour. Yeah. It don't have to be all of that. But once you start saying, oh, well, I want to wear designer clothes and I want this deal and that deal. And, because I feel like brands will still endorse you. For sure. Even if you're not, like, mainstream. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe not on, like, a highest level, but, like, if I wanted to do a commercial with, what something I use, like Smart Water or something like that, you know what I mean? There's a possibility that I could do that in life somehow, and I don't have to be mainstream to do that.
For sure.
So
there's so many smaller podcasts getting brand deals and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For the smallest shit, you could be talking about, fucking dude J-Rob's fucking carpeting fucking service. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, You can have a brand deal for, pretty much a lot of shit without having to be. They just have to believe in whatever you're doing. If you can make them believe in whatever the fuck you're doing, you're good. Then you just got to produce at that point.
True.
Like my man says, like believability. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't believe in shit you're talking about and you're rapping about or whatever, like...
Well, you want it to be an experience.
Right.
So when you perform and whatever, you want people to walk away like, damn, that was an experience. I enjoyed that. I would love to do that again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll pay more next time, more than likely. You got any more comments on that? Because I wanted to...
Not really, man. I just think, like, when we talk about, like, the decline of hip-hop sales, like, even when we talk about a Larry June or a Schoolboy Q, like, how much are they supposed to sell?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I just think that's what it comes.
What makes it enough?
Like, and I just think like, there's like we don't have enough hip hop performers that are coming up that are checking all the boxes. Like, who's the, like, outside of the three that I named, and like maybe J. Cole or, Kendrick, even though I wouldn't probably put them with the first three I named, but like, who else is like, who's next that's going to be like a stadium artist consistently for multiple album runs? You know what I mean? Like, there's not that person.
That's the thing. We don't even know, because like it's all like a hope and assumption based off of like the previous work. You know what I'm saying?
Because we talking about 50 years of hip hop. Like, no one's doing like all these rappers that are selling out stadiums, like where it's like either Nicki or Kendrick or Cole or Drake. They all got that, like, before they got to stadium status, they all got that song or that album or that mixtape where you're like, oh, this is different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, whatever crop I put them in, they have separated themselves from this. And it's like, it's different. And like a lot of the artists that are putting out music now in hip hop, they're not doing that.
I would say maybe Griselda.
They don't tour and they don't hustle either, though.
I feel like Griselda could sell out like a lot of shit, at least for the next couple of years for sure. If they stay together, to do their own separate thing.
Yeah, when they do separate stuff, it seems like nobody really come out to see them. But when they together, it seems like everybody be there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
like Griselda, like,
they got their own, because they're like fire like as a group, but they're also fire like as individuals as well. It's not like a weak link, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. So if you take each three of those and then put them together, they're gonna sell anything. You know what I'm saying?
Like, our 20,000 people in Portland, Oregon, I'm going to see them, and then 2 days later, 20,000 people in Seattle.
Yeah,
you know,
probably more than that, nigga.
You know, I mean,
Griselda, bro. I'm not sure if you're hip, but they have like. They do taken over. Like,
I don't know about 20,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when we talk
I'm
about
to look that shit up.
I don't know about that. Yeah. Maybe like 2,000 a night. You know what I'm saying?
Because at that point, you're basically talking about like these artists who are talking about stadium status. They're basically akin to traveling NBA teams, because they're performing in those stadiums and they're packing them out. And like, we're naming like fan favorite type of artists, but even the fans of Griselda, are they going to pay hundreds of dollars to a couple bands to see them?
They pay that just in the merch, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Honest,
like, they really spend
that
bread,
merch
dog.
is expensive as hell.
Like, they really spend
because I wanted
bread,
something,
dog.
I was like, well, I'm not paying $300 for a shirt. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not, but somebody else might. You know what I'm saying? It seems to work for them. They haven't lowered their prices,
they do like exclusive merch like at the show too. That's like not even online. Like, niggas spend bread for their shit, dog.
But
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to see like what the fuck would I like?
I don't know. With Griselda, they rap live. It's like going to see a Wu-Tang
you can just look
member
at what their upcoming shows and where they performing, and I guess that would give you the answer.
Yeah. But I wanted to get into rap beef, the origins, and how it turned tragic, and then what it is today. See if we can get that in. So basically, and we can bring Griselda back in later. So we saw everything that went on through the 90s with all the rap artists and everything that were getting in the beats. People were getting shot at. We lost two of our greatest, Biggie and Tupac, and who knows where they would have been today had that not happened. So going with that, then we come to the Jay-Z Nas beef a little while later, right? And it was a very disrespectful beef, but they put it on wax.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nobody was going, I don't know all the details of who was shooting up, doing what, because, you know, it was a lot going on during that time period. Yeah. But as far as I know, they put it on wax. So it's come to a point where it's like now, like, rappers will have beef and they'll go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And, like, with men, you know, they can do it all day long, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we enjoy it, we consume it, whatever. When it comes to females, these females all be throwing shots at each other all the time. And I feel like, you know, it's crazy. Like, because it's like when they do it, it's, oh my God, like females are rapping about each other and taking shots and being disrespectful. But the men do it all the time. Y'all just don't be understanding what they're saying. Yeah. Y'all all the bars go above your head, so you don't know. Because I'll listen to a Kanye song and I'd be like, wow, he really just said that. Or a Drake song, like, wow, like, he really being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole putting the gilding on the shit, put you on the gilding shit, you know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. So at what point does it get to the point where we just let rappers be and just let them have their beef? You know what I'm saying? Even back in the day in New York, like, rappers used to go back and forth all the time. And it was healthy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a little competition is very healthy.
It's a different era.
So
people are just too sensitive now. It's just not. It's away from like the roots and shit. But when you say how do we get away from like the minute you put your shit to the public, that's it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's up to whoever the fuck to want to criticize and do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it looks like something to them, perception is always going to sell more than the truth. You know what I'm saying?
And I also think, like, when you say that, two things come to mind. Number one, before I get to the other point, you know, the most compelling diss track of this year is by a female artist. You know, Ice Spice, her diss song to Lotto. You know,
Ice Spice diss Lotto.
Yeah, you think it is shit?
That's what the song was about. That's why.
You're not
that's
even
why
a
in
fart.
the Sunday service.
Really?
Joint,
that's
why in the Sunday service joint, Lotto changed that bar. And she was like, "Think I'm the shit, bitch. I know it, ho." You know what I'm saying? Like, she directly responded to it.
Oh, I just thought that was another Ice Spice track.
You got Nicki versus everybody, and then you got Ice Spice versus Lotto. But you got Bia versus Cardi.
I know Nicki.
Like, it's
Nicki
crazy
right
bad,
now. But to your point,
with that being with that being said, though, you know, I guess I would look at it as to like, why beef? You know what I mean? I think niggas is not playing in the year 2024. I think
for sure.
Nobody's trying to lose their income because some other nigga out there is not feeling them personally. I feel like, you know, I'm saying this. Sometimes people react badly to the way like big business or big government acts, and they act like these entities are moving in the abstract. But like, yo, everything reflects what people would do as an individual. And I think sometimes when people express their displeasure for how corporations or how artists or how governments are moving, they are, you know, it might be in a roundabout way speaking about the displeasure and how they would act in the same situation. But in the same situation, if I'm a big time artist and, you know, you diss me, I'm going to ignore it for as long as possible, because it's the same way like when two countries, like two powerful countries, like before they have to go to war, they're going to not go to war. You know what I mean? And most people, before they have to get into a physical conflict, they're gonna try not to. It's the same thing. Like if you're a rapper and you're generating hundreds of $millions for you and your ecosystem, and your opponent is doing the same, like the pressure, like what can be lost if you lose the battle is almost like look at what Meek Mill did to himself. You know what I mean? He dissed Drake, never been the same, and he never will be the same. You know what I mean? Like, you take that risk. Now, you can't look at the same thing like with Pusha T. He dissed Drake, and it's like his career got like even better from there. But like, you take that risk because now you want to be Meek Mill, you want to be Pusha T. Like, it's a 50% chance you might end up being Meek Mill. You know what I mean? Who wants to do that? No one wants to do that. So
no one wants to be Meek, right?
So sure. no diss, you know what I mean? But no diss. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to do that to yourself. So, because even for example, I'll say this, like today, like look at Megan Thee Stallion, right? She got that beef with Nicki. Yeah. She drops his. Nicki drops her diss. Now, on the outset, somebody might be like, well, shit, Megan's winning. But, like, not necessarily. Because, you know, a lot of these female rappers, man, they drop that debut album. You know what I mean? Whether it's Cardi, whether it's, you know, Megan before. But after the fame grow, you notice, like, with females in hip-hop, it's that next album after the pop that you see a lot of them struggle to get out. You know what I mean? Whereas with Nicki, you know, that's when I look at their beef, I'm like, okay, yeah, Megan might be winning now, but she's going to eventually have to drop that album. And that album, it's a lot of pressure because that album got to go #1, right. And a stadium tour got to follow. You know what I mean? And she got, and the likelihood, like the likelihood that she's going to go #1 and outsell Nicki Minaj is low. But if she don't outsell Nicki and she don't go #1 and there ain't a sold out stadium tour to follow, then Nicki, you know, kills her with the follow up track, then, you know, Megan Thee Stallion could be done. And that's it. You know what I mean? And
I don't think she'll be like done.
I mean, but that's what happened when you enter the beef arena. You kind of put because if Megan Thee Stallion goes #1 and has a sold out stadium tour, now that's a victory lap. Now Nicki Minaj is done. But
is she gonna beat Nicki's pure sales?
I mean, I'm saying if she does do that,
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that's the gift and that's the risk reward of like from like Megan Thee Stallion. Like if I do slay this dragon, I'm #1. And I can, like, if I'm going to city for 25 shows, I'm playing this diss song maybe twice a night in all 25 cities. When I come to New York, I might play it 3 times. You know what I mean? Stop the beat, put the mic out there, and just eviscerate her.
Didn't the whole thing stem because Nicki thought that Megan was talking about her or some shit, right?
Nah, they've been taking shots at each other for 2 years.
Okay, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, I was going to do a whole video on it, and then I was like, I don't have time to do this right now. But yeah.
Let me know what that is, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Real niggas,
but nah,
man.
Yeah, the strawberry cake pots by Cookies and Cookies LLC. Cookiesandcookies.com.
Cookies and Cookies, guys.
Yeah. But
CNC,
they've been taking shots at each other for like a minute or whatever. Megan been calling her stiff and all this other stuff. But they were saying it wasn't necessarily the shot in the song. They said it was something in the video. This is what I was hearing through hearsay, through gossip. You know, I listen to internet gossip every now and then.
She heard the
joke.
joke.
But I thought it was funny. Nah, she did, but it was after the video dropped. The video didn't drop right away.
Yeah, but
she didn't go on her rant until after the video dropped.
Nicki had the response ready.
She did, but she tried to use a response that was not cleared. On a Ju beat, whatever his name, Lord Ju on the beat, whoever Megan
it wasn't clear?
With. Yeah, she was trying to get him to clear the joint. He was like, nah, why would I clear that? With your dumb ass. Like, what you mean? Why would I clear you on a diss track for that? So I don't know. I don't know where she was going. I don't speculate and do stuff like that because I know real people who do actual drugs. So I don't appreciate when people be, oh, this artist is on drugs. You don't know. They could just be smoking weed and they could just be wilding out. That's how people be sometimes. So I don't like to speculate stuff like that. I feel like it's disrespectful, especially when you know people who actually are crackheads or on drugs. So
I'm with you.
Going with that.
And no diss.
You know.
But Nicki was high.
Nah, she might have been a little lit. She might allegedly. She might have been a little lit. But at the same time, Why did she put that out? I was trying to understand why would you ever put that track out?
Shout out Nicki Minaj because
why did she even do that? She gave the song more attention.
Hold on, there ain't nothing wrong with having $100 million and being high. Because what else you supposed to $100 million and you sober? I think you crazy. I would think you're insane. I would be afraid. A nigga who's sober and got $100 million, that person terrifies me. Cause what's going on with this nigga? This nigga can't. But 100. Cause again, that's what we talk about. Niggadom. We talk about hip hop. We talk about hip hop. We talk about how it mirrors life. Again, if I got 100 M's and there's a little nigga who low key not on my level for real, statistically, like by no metric is on my level, but they talking to me like I'm on my level, my response will be a lot less coordinated. Because to me, it would just be like, yo, you expect me to go in the booth with all my swords and like y'all.
Oh, so you feel like she was giving her nothing because
it's like in reality, yeah, because like Nicki Minaj is a real rapper. Like she's rapped on songs with Jay-Z and Kanye when they was in their prime and outdid them. You know what I mean? Like, so I could see why, from Nicki Minaj's perspective, a lot of these newer female rappers, they're not connecting with her because they ain't go, like, Nicki Minaj went through the fire of how, not forget females, how traditional rap stars used to come through the fire, the underground circuit, the all the way to the highlight.
Yeah, nigga used to be rapping.
Yeah, and so when I can see her looking at like a Megan Thee Stallion and probably thinking like, you know what, man, this nigga's a chump. You know what I mean? Like, you got shot in the foot, you was crying on TV. That's not hip hop, but that is real life. We do respect it. The niggas in jail. You cannot be shooting people in the foot. We get that part. But there's also the part that you can't because the thing about hip hop, that's also you gotta eschew logic. You know what I mean? Like you commit crime against somebody, of course, report that to the authorities. But in hip hop, now here's the flip side is you can do that, but I'm not trying to hear about you putting your foot on these bitches' necks. Like, now you can't do that. You can't do that because you should have shot that nigga back then. Like it don't make logical sense, but in the hip hop sense, it's like, nah, I'm not trying to hear the Nicki Minaj diss track from you. For real. And I can see why Nicki Minaj's like, yo, I'ma just eviscerate her with disrespect. Now, it didn't connect, and she lost that round. You know what I mean? But the pressure's on Megan Thee Stallion to deliver with this upcoming album. Like, yeah, the songs where you taking shots at Nicki,
but
that's
with the
cool.
controversy already, like, aren't there gonna be like even some of the Nicki fans are gonna go listen to that shit?
No.
Right? Like, isn't all the controversy like gonna add to the sales regardless? Right?
Well,
no. They actually pride themselves on making sure Nicki goes number one. Like, when Cardi dropped that song, and I got a lot of commentary on that, but I can't do that tonight. So anyway, when she dropped that song, the Barbs made sure that Nicki's song Pink Friday Girls went to the top of the charts at that point. I mean, it was just iTunes charts, but it's still a chart and people are still buying.
What's Megan's group called? What does she got?
Her what?
What's her group called?
Her group. Oh,
I think the Stallions or the Hot Girls?
The Hotties, yeah. It's called the Hotties.
The Hotties.
Nah, the Hotties, they'll buy.
What about
the Hotties are very dependent upon Beyonce and the Bayhive. So I'm just gonna say that.
What?
So the Hotties are.
They are like Megan Thee Stallion. She depends on her Beyonce connections. The Barbs aren't buying.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's a good connection to have.
Is it a Bayhive or
Beehive?
I think it's the Beehive.
It's Babey.
I thought it was a Beehive too.
But see,
well, it was the Beehive, but now it's the Bayhive.
Oh, it changed. Oh.
Yeah. See, and you know, whatever.
That's the reward part of Megan's risk. Because if the album does go off, and there are number one singles, and there is a tour,
right.
You know the Beyonce remix is coming. You know, that's in the tuck, but that's like contingent.
You don't think they're gonna be scared to hop on that?
Cheat,
huh?
You don't think they're gonna be scared to hop on that?
Who, Beyonce?
Yeah, and get into a little politics. And
no,
bullshit?
if the shit ring off, because Beyonce's above beef. She like Nah,
but let's be for real. Because when she hopped on that joint, when her and Nicki was on that joint together, you know, these bitches washed up and ain't no fucking soap involved. Like, she was talking about Kim.
Who?
So Beyonce is with all the beef. She's with the bullshit.
I think Beyonce above beef. Like, for example,
she's with the bullshit.
If you
stood on stage with her and they was like doing all that or whatever, that little stuff they be doing.
Beyonce a performer though. Like, if you get on a Beyonce song, or like if Beyonce get on your song and you dissing me, I'm not thinking Beyonce's dissing me. She might think you the hottest nigga in the streets. You got the hottest song in the universe. She gonna hop on the song. But I'm not thinking, dang, now I gotta eviscerate Monica and Beyonce. I'm gonna need a lot more confirmation that Beyonce dislikes me before I do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so I think it's the same thing with Lil' Kim. I mean,
on some hip hop shit, if her and Beyonce diss,
Nicki already took a shot at
I'm cooking
Beyonce
both of y'all.
Like, I'm being honest.
Not finding out anything. You hop on the track. I don't care why you on the track talking shit and you supporting her. I'm cooking both of y'all. Like,
Nicki's toying with it though. She's toying with the Carters right now. I feel like she gonna be there one day, but when she do, she better be ready for what comes with it.
Shout out Nicki, shout out Megan. I'm a fan. You know what I mean?
I just be I just get slide information about this shit. I don't really dive into the music, but the controversy is absolutely insane.
So I wanted to dive into thievery and hip hop, ghostwriting and faking the fart. Basically, it's a lot of artists out here that are stealing concepts or other songs and things like that. That brings me to the Be It Cardi comments, Harry or whatever. The whole like taking the Missy Elliott "She's a Bitch" sample. Why is Missy Elliott clearing the sample for like 50 million people? They said Ski Mask Slump God used the sample in like 2017 or something like that. So Cardi came out with a version of it after Bia came out with a version of it last year. Bia's was hitting. Like I could play it for y'all, whatever. That shit was fire. Then Cardi B comes out with it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then Bia had the song Fall Back. So then Cardi comes out with a song on that recent snippet that she played. Sounds like the exact same beat. They just took the drum and went dun dun in it instead of dun 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 dun. So I'll send that to y'all later for reference. Anyway, and so then Bia comes out with the MC Bin Laden type song or whatever. Are y'all familiar with that?
MC Bin Laden is crazy.
Hold on. You never heard MC Bin Laden?
No,
Let me play it for you real quick. I don't think I
Shout out to Missy Elliott because you say you don't know why she clearing it, but
Nah,
I do.
I know why she clearing it. She
man.
need that money.
She need that money. If 15 niggas want to sample this,
good. Like, whatever.
I don't care. I'm not listening to it.
I know, but
no
I feel like that should be ass. Like, why you clearing it for ass samples?
I think the only joint you can't sample is like September, right?
What's about Earth, Wind, and Fire? Mm-hmm. Why can't you sample that?
I think it's like the only one. I don't know. There's just like that's like one of the only ones you can't, like, nobody can sample. Let me double check. There's like one untouchable song.
If Drake come out with a September freestyle, that joint is getting, it's on Spotify today. What are you talking about? So this Bia?
No.
Okay, it got real halal guys up in here for a second.
I'm trying to give you a MC Bin Laden song
like, it got lamb over rice real quick, didn't it?
Okay, you hear that? Okay, so Bia came out with a song like that featuring an actual international artist. And then Cardi came out with the bongos joint. And I'm like, okay, it's all these joints with the drums. So I'm like, that's 3 songs back to back that you've copied this girl on. So with my thing, what is with all the thievery and hip hop? You know, ghostwriting, I don't care, whatever. Because ghostwriters, you know, I want to be a ghostwriter one day. So we got to make our money. Why are we stealing concepts from artists because they're a little lesser known? And B is not even that much lesser known to that point. It's like you're just extensively copying her, and it's like, for what? Why can't we have artists mainstream that are pushing their own agendas, coming up with their own concepts? You don't hear Drake copying too many concepts. If you do, you don't know. But he will put the artist on before he does that.
Well, like I said earlier, corporations, companies, entities, they do what people would do. The majority of what people would do. So the answer is in the question. Why would she allegedly take from Bia? Cause nigga, I would take from Bia. If I'm sitting there and I got a bigger house, like she might be rich, but I'm richer. She thick, I'm thicker. No, that's what I'm saying. Cause that's what you got to understand. That's what when you looking at it like, yo, this Bia. She's sitting there like, man, my nigga, fuck Bia. I'm taking this. I'm releasing this. Bia should get what? X amount of millions. When I release it, I'm going to have more millions. And then if she don't like it, she can sue me. And my lawyers, they'll sweat out her lawyers. And before you know it, it's settled. It's dropped. I'm on top. And I'm stealing from some other young person. That's just how it go. I mean, again.
Bia a whole older than her, though.
Huh? Bia older?
Bia our age.
Hey, listen, I would steal from people younger, people older. Shout out to Cardi B. She a real gremlin from the Bronx.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Not like that. Not like that.
He's taking everything.
But we just gotta be real. Gotta be honest.
They've been taking music. They've been doing that.
I know they've been doing it, but
to
it's
be
fucking
fair,
annoying.
not even to be fair, but there's people that literally go out and do the shit for them. Like they search the internet trying to find who's hot, what's a nice bridge,
I want that job one day, guys.
Whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And they bring that shit back, and they bring that whole concept back to the artists. Sometimes the artists don't ask, "Oh, where'd you get this from?" They're just like, "Yo, look, you should do this, do this, do this." You know what I'm saying? They don't care.
Yeah,
you know, it's not
the intern could be presented like, "Yo, I got this genius idea."
Yeah, type
you know
shit.
what I mean? The artist, like to this point, man, the artist just came from Cabo or like Tahiti, man. They don't care. Like, do you got a slap for me?
Right.
And the answer got to be yes,
Yeah.
or else you don't got a job.
Yeah.
Like, so if
then the artist always looks crazy trying to call out the big artists for taking their shit, and it becomes, you know what I'm saying? It's a perception thing.
And
they're going back and forth right now.
And if you think the big artist is incentivized to steal from a Bia, that intern that just got the Domino's $7.99 takeout deal 3 nights in a row, super incentivized to steal from Bia.
Right.
So, even more so.
Right.
So.
But like you said, it's giving them credit, or it's just taking the shit and not saying anything at all. You know what I'm saying? Having you just find out when the shit just gets dropped. You know, if you say, "Yo, look, bro, look, you're fired, this and that," it's good, you know. But if you're giving, you know, you're opening that line of communication to the motherfucker, like, "Oh, look, I don't know how you feel. You don't know you want to look. We'll give you this amount of bread." You know, there's ways of going about it. But why would you, being the bigger person and then working for the bigger person, try and, you know, it's crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, all people want is credit, right? At some point, you know what I mean? And some niggas just don't feel like you're worth giving the credit to unless they get pressed out on social media or whatever the fuck to the point to where, like, they have to say something. You know what I mean? But like you said, they're perfectly content to just keep doing the shit. Like, it's normal.
Yeah, like there'll be more BS.
Yeah.
There'll be less Cardi B.
I just feel like it's so hard to, like, steal. Like, it should be just so difficult. Like, just come up with your own concepts, guys. Let's come up with our own concepts. Let's do our own things. Let's stop stealing.
I mean, it's essentially ghostwriting. If you just go, there's just credit at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
just
it.
show the credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, stop stealing shit from, like, smaller artists. It's mad corny. My last topic that I want to talk about today. This is very controversial.
If it's the one,
Did he do it?
I ain't going to the deadlift crib, bro.
Did he do it?
I'm not fucking with the
And how do y'all feel about Meek's comments on mainstream media attacking black media? Meek Mill recently went on Twitter, on a Twitter rant, saying that, you know, he wants to find out all the people that are paying people to attack mainstream artists, or rather, he called them leaders. I don't really look at artists as, like, leaders, only to a certain extent. That some people can be humanitarian. You know, it's a lot that they can do. They have a lot of influence and things like that. But I like to look to my actual political leaders, you know, because we do have actual leaders who, in, you know, whether it's politics or non-politics, whether it's black American people, you know, African American, however you identify, niggas, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, why does he feel like, you know, because they're exposing certain things that they're doing, whether it was sex trafficking or having freak offs and things like that, you know. And I know it's a lot of information, and it's like, what are we supposed to do with the information? What are we actually supposed to do with this information? I don't know what to do, but I know if it's going to help save somebody else's daughter or son from being taken advantage of, yeah, we need these people to be accountable for the things that they're doing. How do y'all feel about this whole, like, situation?
Well, you asked a lot of questions there. A lot of things come to mind. Now, I don't know why everybody laughing, but first off, did he do it? Let me tell you what Diddy is.
Did he do it?
Let me tell you what Diddy's ultimately what he's guilty of. You know what I mean? Listen, self-awareness, man. Self-awareness, KYP, know your personnel, know your place. 2 things you can't forget in this life. Now, before he settled with Cassie, it came out that he had months to negotiate a deal with Cassie. If I'm Diddy, me, and Cassie comes to me and she asks for 30, and no one knows about it, I'm giving her 35. And then after I give her 35 quietly, I'm tweeting or putting up her debut album on my story, being like, yo, remember these days? Like the love campaign will be extra on her side. But the problem is, we see it all the time. and this is what I said at the beginning of the podcast, where people are finding out the limitations of wealth, is, you know, these niggas get so rich that they forget that everybody's car can be pulled, or they forget that, like, somebody will press that line on you. You know what I mean? And I guess he just didn't, he thought, like, yo, I'm the scariest nigga out here. She's not, like, I've been beating her ass for a decade, doing whatever I want to her, freak offs, you know, marathon freak offs. You know what I mean? Like, no way. And then Kumbe, she's like, nah, we taking this to court. And yeah, he settled the next day, but he should have settled months, but that's hubris. Pride cometh before the fall. The floodgates opened up, and now a whole lot of people getting jammed up because of the wrong decision. The wrong decision is to freak off. But post that, he should have just settled with her immediately. And I feel like a lot of times in these cases, dudes be having the opportunity to settle. You know what I mean? But dudes be thinking a little bit too much about the money they got in their account, and they think too much of the connections they made, and they forget that, listen, like Young Jeezy said, when you get jammed up, don't mention my name. And if my name can get brought up, if you don't get jammed up, you're getting jammed up, man. It's the same thing Jeffrey Epstein, right? All those people connected to him. He was in his jail cell. You think he was going to trial and they was going to ask him questions so he can risk being like, yo, you know, I was out there with my man. Oh, the dude y'all voted for, we was, man, come on. Nah, they killed him in his cell. This, again, the whistleblower for Boeing. Yo, why the doors coming off the airplane mid-flight? And this nigga want to get on TV? Nah, man, that nigga's dead. You know what I mean? And so I think it's the same thing with Diddy. Am I saying Diddy's going to die soon or nothing? You know, probably not. But if Diddy got to stand trial, yo, if I'm Diddy, I'd be afraid. Because, nigga, you was in the freak offs with Meek Mill, Usher. Those just two niggas. What about if one girl or one dude get to saying, yeah, I was at the freak off with Diddy and the CEO of whatchamacallit was there. Or Viacom, he was in the freak off with Diddy too. Like, yo. That's where it gets extensive. You know what I mean? Now, the Meek Mill part. Here's the thing, man. You know, growing up in the hood, we all got that one moment where we old enough to recognize that a family member is under the influence of crack. And on that day when you recognize that, you just come to terms and you come to grips with it. But the heartbreaking thing is when that family member has not come to grips with they on crack, so they pretending they not on crack, and now all their movements just scream crack. I say that with Meek Mill. Like, come on, Meek. I never met Meek. You know, I've been to Philly a couple of times. It's not my cup of tea of a city, but I will say that ain't no conspiracy to bring down black men in the media, dog. You was just getting freaky with Puff. And listen, that nah, relax, y'all. Because there's a lot of there's a lot of heinous. Allegedly. But that was one of the non-illegal activities in the whole court case. Me getting freaky with Puff ain't illegal. Now, the things that he is accused of, that's illegal. So Meek, I would say, be proud of yourself. Because no one's saying Meek was involved in the crimes. They just said Meek was getting, you know, Meeky was getting freaky. I mean, that's what it is. Meeky, freaky Meeky, man.
Meeky was getting
freaky Meek, man. And listen, it's nothing illegal. Like, y'all laughing. He ain't breaking no laws. He ain't breaking no laws by being with Puff. I mean, so you know what I mean. God. Listen. But you know, for every dream there's a nightmare. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's just what it is. That's just what it is.
This nigga's crazy.
That's just what it is, man.
For every dream.
On the damn water.
Yo, this nigga's a legend.
Sorry, y'all. I'm choking on my water. I keep clearing my throat.
This nigga's a legend, bro.
No crime. No one accused Meek of a crime. That's all I'm saying. He should be proud of himself, man.
He should be proud.
Now, can he live with himself? That's the question. And his tweets scream of a man.
Living your truth.
Scream. The tweets are from a man that's fighting demons. You know what I mean? Because, Nah, I'm being honest, man, because he reaching for conspiracy theories, and they trying. Come on, who's trying? Again, we talk about stadium status rappers. Meek Mill not one. Like if Meek Mill was Drake or Kanye, he said, "Yo, they after me." I'm like, damn, who? But no one's after me. He don't even got a deal. I don't think. When he dropped the album, no one listened to it. Did you listen to it?
Why you throw a shot like that?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying because.
Oh my God.
If he came out and was like, "Yo, this is the deal. This is what happened. This is the X, the Y, the Z." He might sell more, cause that's a whole untapped audience. You know, it's a lot of freaky gangsters, man. I'm just saying, and that's an untapped market, dog. He just throwing that to the wayside. Just throwing that to the wayside. For what?
Shout out to the freaky gangsters.
What the fuck?
They out there, man. No, they real niggas too. They
Nah,
out there.
they be chilling.
They chilling. They kill people. They do all they check all the boxes. They sell drugs. But they dance with Diddy.
Dancing with Diddy.
Dancing with Diddy, man. And Diddy, you know what? Low key, it's a lot of artists that
you need to make shirts, nigga.
Dancing with Diddy.
Nah.
Yeah,
the first two are crazy.
Nah,
Dancing with Diddy, that was funny, but like, what the fuck he say? Freaky Meeky is crazy, and then that nigga said for every dream there's a nightmare. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute.
Fucking
Hold on. Wait a minute. You thought Puff was finished. Nah.
Oh, wow. That's this nigga, right?
Nah, it's the truth, man.
Stupid.
It's the truth, man. He thought he was. Can't stop, won't stop. Nah, but, you know, and to be honest, man, this whole Puff saga, I'm sorry to say, it's bringing into a lot of questions of niggas from the 90s that was locked in with Puff. Because now... Because the whole appeal, especially of the bling bling era, not the bling bling era, I'm sorry, but I'm talking about the shiny suit era. A lot of that was, you know, like you know how this artist Four Bats, you know what I mean? He doing that R&B, but he looked like a gangster. So it's like a juxtaposition of what you're seeing and what you're hearing. The contrast makes it interesting. It's the same thing with the shiny suit era because they rapping these gangster raps, but they got these luxurious 80s samples. Mm-hmm. And they're dressed in suits, and they doing this. And it's like, man, these niggas are thugs, but they shucking and they jiving. And now, years later, you know, you see what Diddy has gone through and how, you know, Mace became a pastor and things of that nature. You're like, man, does he have a nightmare or two to share about Diddy? You know what I mean? Like, you wonder how many other niggas got nightmares to share about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like, does Usher have stories? You know what I mean?
So that picture is
Apparently,
crazy.
Usher does have stories.
Yeah, that picture was crazy. Picture? He was just sitting on the nigga's bed with his shirt off or whatever, and Diddy was like, I was really having a bad situation or a day or some shit. Then I woke up and Usher was at the edge of my bed.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, I don't know. Fansworth Barnes Fonzie or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He was talking about something. Yeah, like I start telling the truth when I get nervous.
Yeah, you know Farnsworth.
I was like, wow. Yeah, Farnsworth Bentley, right?
What happened to him, man? He used to hold Diddy's umbrella. Pause. I'm like, what happened to him, man?
Stupid.
He just disappeared. He
got tired of holding the umbrella. You know? At some point, you gotta let it go.
Listen, man. Listen. It's
y'all niggas are wild.
Like
the
Future,
diddler did it.
Like Future said, it's an evil world we live in. You know, shout out Future.
Stupid.
Shout out Future. Always telling the truth. Always keeping it 100.
Mm-hmm.
You got any commentary?
The diddler did it, and
allegedly.
Nah, that nigga did it.
Nah, that nigga did it, man.
Yeah, whatever they said that nigga did, he did
nigga got
shit.
too many spicy
Allegedly.
videos of him doing some you asking, how come we don't party no more, daddy? Like,
but you know what? You know what I blame, man? I blame these rappers. You know what I mean?
He said, we don't party no more.
Yeah. He ain't say how come we can't party for the first time. He said when we gonna do it again? When we gonna run it back? Part 2. Just saying,
Stupid.
dog.
He was reminiscing.
I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
got wild now. Run with him.
man.
Oh, Diddy talking about how he used to wake up with a 10-year-old Usher and fight over cereal.
Hey. These are like it's time for us to hear Usher's confession.
Howard look bad, man.
For real.
Making Howard look bad.
We
like this is crazy. Where did he
like,
learn
like
all
you
this
said,
behavior?
you on some freaky shit, bro.
Harlem,
That's
New
your
York.
own prerogative, bro. But
it's not right.
you're not about to ask me if this nigga's not doing it.
But you know what's crazy? You know it's gonna get real explosive when some of the male escorts start coming out and be like, "Yo," with they IG lives. That's when it's gonna really hit the fan. Cause I feel like, and again, go back months ago, did he had a chance to just pay that lady what she wanted? You know you guilty, give her the money.
Diddy's probably like one of the most powerful and like most fucking wealthiest niggas in the goddamn industry. You know, yeah, niggas probably got money from the '90s he ain't even touched yet. You know what I'm saying?
Have to reach into it these days.
So it's just like you gotta when you got shit like that, there ain't too much you can't have. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't too much that if something's gonna happen to you, you can't get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got that amount of money.
Until you can't, cause it's like again, like wasn't the nigga Jeffrey Epstein almost a billionaire? And then he hanging around presidents of both aisles. He hanging out with the prince of Wales or whatever country over there in the UK. Like he more tied in than Puff. You know what I mean? But 2 things. Hey, when you get bad for business, you get bad for life. You know what I mean? And that nigga's dead. And it's the same thing with Puff. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Puff can get so bad for business that it could be done. You know what I mean?
I don't know who's gonna touch Puff.
I mean, they gonna touch Puff. I'm not saying they're gonna like unless he just go away. I mean, that's also the possibility. But if jail is a part of the Puff scenario,
Puff's never going to jail.
No, I'm just saying like if a criminal trial is in the works, like he can't be in jail.
Hit him with a RICO.
Like exactly, and you know what? Like, cause a nigga like him, man, he gonna think, man, should I let them know? Should I let them know who brought Usher to my bedroom? Who like, you know what I mean? When you get in that scenario, that's how you end up like Jeffrey Epstein.
Well,
like,
the thing is that nobody
Puff
cares
committed
too much.
suicide in jail or some shit. But
if Puff committed suicide in jail, niggas would already know it's not.
Yeah, but I mean it's the same thing with this Bowen nigga. They know the nigga who whistle blew Bowen. What incentive did he have to die? But hey, nigga know way too much. You know
that's
what I mean?
all it is. It's just
he's got
saying
to go.
the shit that the niggas don't want you to talk about.
He got to
know
go. Yes. So, I mean, yeah. To your point, man. I just think like
and Meek looking crazy too.
Meek, I think the
he need to stop tweeting. He just need to stop. He needs to stop. He's looking crazy.
French fries.
The French fry on the thighs was crazy. The dildo purchase was crazy. And he asked him how to not connect the motherfucking account. Like it's
to ask some people in Africa, yo, like, how do y'all consume music?
That's what I'm saying.
How do y'all listen to my music?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It's just.
Hey, to quote Kanye, gotcha.
And this is why I don't want to be in the industry. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
it's crazy.
Listen, the big takeaway, because you can also throw in like that Fonnie Willis joint that's going on, and Atlanta, and the big thing is like, dudes, if you out there, niggas, if you out there and you make you some money, and your baby mom, your ex-wife who's divorcing you, your girlfriend, whoever, man, if they come at you for some money, give them the money. That's the moral of the story, because that little case they going on through Atlanta, the nigga tried to shortchange his wife in the divorce. She not having that. About to blow your whole thing up. This Diddy thing. Cassie knocked on the door. She wanted some money. He ain't want to give her the money. Nigga blew his whole life up. And he had to give her the money anyway. That's the thing. She let the world know that you freak Diddy and you got to give me the money. Come on. That's tough. That's tough. So niggas out there, listen, bite the bullet, pay the $5. That's all I got to say, man.
Pay the $5.
Pay the $5, dog. Because I'm telling you, these ladies know your secrets.
They know everything.
And they going to put it out there.
All of it.
And they still going to get paid.
They are.
That's the thing. It's not like they putting you out there and it's like, well, shit, you put me out there, I ain't paying. Nah. They put you out there, you paying, and that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, my nigga was doing way more wild shit with like.
But he could have got away with it if he just, you know, just gave her what she wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much like. I mean, when you think about it, she kind of did him a solid. Listen, you put me through the ringer. Give me 30 M's. Give me 30 M's. And he probably thought like, dog, ain't no way she gonna come out and tell them that I used to freak off with her. He said, nigga, I'm broke. I'm gonna tell everybody. Shit. Stupid.
She said, I need my lifestyle now.
Shit, I need it, and I want it, and my lawyer told me I could get it.
Yeah, because you got that amount of. I ain't gonna keep talking about this Diddy shit, bro. This is crazy, bro.
What? No.
All right, exactly. I want to move directly into the. I want to move directly into the impact of Ice Spice.
Clearly, it's clearly fucking prevalent.
Hold on, wait. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta tell them a secret.
Oh, okay.
You heard me?
I mean, you don't gotta tell me. I think Ice Spice is special, man. Like, I thought it was just serious. Like, her songs is ringing off. She was at the Super Bowl. I mean, she was on camera more than shit. I think there was
Taylor Swift.
There was more cuts of Ice Spice than there was.
Right.
No. If I'm being correct, I think there was more cuts of Ice Spice in the booth than there was actually touchdowns scored.
I want to see
the game.
The GoPro on top of motherfucking Ice Spice head and her interactions with Taylor Swift. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Stupid.
What are y'all connecting about?
I mean, they got a song together. You know what I mean?
They do got a song together. It went like number 7 on Billboard.
You understand? You understand? Ice Spice, man. I'm an Ice Spice fan. You know what I mean?
You're a sympathizer.
Like, not a sympathizer. I rock with Ice. I think she just like go hard. Yeah. And then in the deli, she's shaking her jet. I don't know. I find it fascinating. I think she's hard.
Showing her panties.
I think she's hard.
And now she's still shaking ass in the deli.
Former athlete.
Even though she's famous now, she don't have to.
You think it's that like an Aki jump? You know what I'm saying?
But why wouldn't you though?
Chopped cheese in the back and she was at that deli? Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't she though? Why wouldn't she go to the deli for old time's sake, for nostalgia's sake?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what I mean?
It's just giving Bronx lifestyle, like full on.
Have you ever thought you were the shit?
Nah, I think I'm the fart.
Now I have thought I'm the shit, man, and that's why I connect with that song, because listen, it can only be. Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say something.
So you're not the one, you're the two.
I like that. I like what he did there.
So you're the shit.
Yeah, I like that, because it's not about who did it first. It's about who did it right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The second time around can be better than the first.
And the first time is piss.
Yeah, Ice Spice.
Second time is number 2.
Rapper of the year.
Taking the shit, number 2.
Round of applause for her. Which one is the round of applause? Which button?
I mean, she might be.
Put a fart noise.
I'm trying to think of songs that come out this year. Yeah, never mind. I can't reach that far. But shout out to Ice Spice though.
Yeah, she got Deli. You know, she got the Barbie song with Nicki. You know,
Deli.
she got the shit, and then she got her Y2K album coming out. You know, I believe in Ice Spice.
Yeah, for sure. Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, she like that. I don't think she should come out with an album though. Like I think albums should like I think she should just come out with singles. Nah, like real talk. Like again, what's the value of an Ice Spice album? Just come out with singles, you know. And I don't know. I would just push the singles and do more media appearances if I was like her management. I wouldn't even bother with like nobody needs 10 Ice Spice songs in one project, but what they do need is an Ice Spice song per quarter. You know what I mean?
Ice Spice should come out with her own seasoning.
She should.
Nah, let me tell you something. That nigga came up with something right there. I actually rock with that. Some Ice Spice seasoning, or like an Ice Spice season at like Wingstop, or Bonchon or something, or you know America's Best Wings, or
like booty booty shaped ice cubes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, everybody love her ass. That's all it's for, right? No, all right. Just throwing ideas out here.
I'm gonna make her some butt cheek.
There you go. Make her a cookie, bro.
Yeah.
Make her
some butt cheek cookies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put them in the mold.
And on a package.
I'm gonna send it to you.
You think I'm the
Ice
shit?
Spice, I'm sending you butt cheek cookies. Just so you know.
Cheeky.
I hope you rock with it.
Freaky meeky cookies.
I mean,
They're gonna be brown too.
Hey, bro, you should put like a fart button in there or something. Like you gotta, no, like in the package you send it to me.
Oh shit! Yeah, like a Build-A-Bear type thing or whatever. Yeah, I could definitely do that. All right, well, we're gonna end the show out, and we're going to do a freestyle. Is anyone want to freestyle, or y'all feeling not froggy? Anyone want to rock?
Depends on the beat.
Well, the beat's gonna be kind of low key, but it's here. Continue. Oh, and I cannot play the beat. What? J Rob, you got my Conspiria beat anywhere?
From my old hard drive.
Shit. I gotta. Does anyone know how to take this off Windows? Oh, you want to rap over the Ice Spice beat?
No, just play the Ice Spice. Just play Deli.
Deli.
I want the nigga just to admit he like Ice Spice.
Next time.
Why won't he do it, man?
I promise y'all, I will give y'all a beat, but right now my laptop is acting up. So I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if I can get it, and if I can't, then we can do
I'm rocking with Flo Milli too.
Yeah, Flo.
Like, I like that line. She say, they in the Wraith. He rubbing her coochie. He touching the Emilio Pucci. I thought that was fly.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little bar. Whoa, what's going on?
That's not it. I just want the beat for 90 because I want him to vibe on it.
Okay. Shout out 90. Shout out Meek Mill, man.
No. We shout that nigga out. That's crazy.
Nah.
Who know how to take the computer off of Windows?
Yo, is that a dab of ranch?
Yeah.
Snacks, may I have that, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Shit, that.
Can you show the camera? Because I want Master P to...
Oh, wait. Whoa. Shout out Lil Durk. This is Lil Durk Buttermilk Ranch.
Oh,
it's not Dabba Ranch. Nah.
Is that the Migos drink?
Nah, this is Lil Durk. This is different.
Alright, I'm gonna go old school with this, okay?
Okay. Give this a try. He calls
There's no limit to success. You see what he did there?
Come on now. Lil Durk, his joint say loyalty over everything. I got a question now, man. You recorded your verse for Meek Mill's album, and then this comes out. What do you do? Cause he got like a new song on his album. I think like Future new shit.
The titles of his album were crazy. The first joint was Started from the Bottom.
Come on.
Freaky ass song. He got a freaky ass collection of songs.
Hey, you know that meme on Twitter? You's a freaky ass nigga. You know that nigga. He gotta sample. He gotta sample that. You's a freaky ass nigga.
That nigga was mad as shit.
All right, y'all.
You know what though? Hold on.
Go ahead. Nah,
hold on, cause I didn't even think of this. Hold on,
get it.
because I'm going through the albums like song titles.
Yep.
Came from the bottom. Times like this. Whatever I want. Big boy. Giving Chanel.
Your nigga talking about giving Chanel.
It's giving. Chanel. Come on now.
Hey, son.
He did this on his own.
You better tell him about it.
Come on.
God.
Period.
How the guy say it? Period.
Oh.
My boyfriend said that to me. He was like, period.
Bird.
I was like, all right, nigga. All right, ready?
It's a banger right here. Shout out Lil Durk. Oh, it's old school right here.
Deer Park water. Deer Park water. Ready? Deer Park water. Deer Park water. Monica Sheri on a podcast. And we getting it in to the timeline. Oh my God. I ain't got no cash, but I got these cookies in a box that she gave me because they fire. And they got some other shit that I forgot that you call, and that's fire. What we doing? She got one lemon in her cup. What you doing? Drinking lemon water, lemon essence, Mentos on the side of the press, and yeah. Go ahead. Gotta call me now.
Me, I'm not a rapper, man. But so on them one hold, you know. Go ahead, spit some, Monica.
I got you.
Hey, yo. Oh, you got me. Alright, let's go. Give me my beat. Give me a beat.
What you want? You want something a little fast?
I don't even care. Just sign. There's gonna be some bullshit, so just give me.
No.
Hey.
Oh, you
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. We on the Trap Miss podcast. We vibing, making it last day. I'm trying to vibe out. Hey, about to go home and cook spaghetti. About to go home and get ready. Got a lot of things to do tomorrow. Look, my day's not filled with sorrow. My days is happy. I'm about to go to work. I'm about to chill, not twerk. Yeah. Merc. Told these niggas put them in the dirt.
Whoa.
Woo! Put him in the dirt, nigga. Put him in that Louisiana heat, man. Brought to your pub out rap snack.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That Louisiana
Louisiana
heat. You know what I'm
heat.
saying?
Yeah. Shout out Monica Sheri.
Boozy. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on. Any last commentary, shout outs, whatever you gotta do?
Oh, yes, actually.
Let's hear it.
Going back to
Chicken
that.
salad?
Nah, to that horse talk.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, horse talk. Right?
Horse talk 101.
So there's 9.2 million domesticated horses, right?
Yeah, sure.
And then check it out. Or
What region?
$2.3 million. 2.3 million jobs in the horse care industry.
Where? In the
entire U.S. They out here, bro. AI ain't taking the horses out yet, bro. Saying there's still horse jobs, bro. That's all I'm saying. There's still horse jobs.
Let me say this, man.
Save the horses.
Save the horses, nigga. Think about to say some wild shit.
I'm not about to say nothing wild. I'm just about to say something true. Horses are expensive. Cars are cheaper. Okay? As long and that. Well, listen. Your car cannot go next.
Checkmate, nigga.
But there's nothing sadder than the repo man coming to take your horse because you missed a few payments.
Damn.
Okay?
Taking a loan out on a horse?
That's what they doing. Last time I went to a farm, the land wasn't the farmer's. It was on lease. The bank got most of the money from the tobacco we grew, and tobacco was the most selling crop they had, even though they had cows and horses and whatever. Like, But
Challenge that again. I just looked it up. You can get a horse for as low as $500 to as much as $50,000. Yeah.
But you gotta keep them in a stable somewhere.
But they say
and if you don't have a home stable, you gotta rent one.
I challenge anybody who listens to this to go get them a $500 horse, man. Like, this nigga's lying, dog.
I'm not. It's right here.
I don't care what's on his phone.
You'll need 1,500 to 3 bands to take care
the same phone that tells you that a horse is $500 is the same phone that Meek Mill told us that they out to get him because he can't freak you.
Why can't you find a nigga that got an abundance of horses and just gave you a good deal? You a first time nigga. You know what I'm saying? A first time nigga. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to you properly. Buying a horse. You drove all the way out there. You know what, bro? 500.
And where you putting the horse?
Nigga, that's on you. You just said getting a horse.
That's what I'm saying. Nah,
there's
no
$500 horse. Call the nigga. Look it up.
I'm telling you, bro.
No. Look it up. See what it's.
It ranges, bro.
From
Look.
where? Who?
Hey,
what
look.
website is saying that?
Natural horsemanship, nigga.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
Is this site peer reviewed?
Yeah, exactly. Send the
Shit
link.
on Snopes.
Send the link. Send the link. Send the link to the $500 horse.
All right, hold on. They're going by.
Yeah, I need me one of those.
Yeah, you're just talking about buying a horse. You're not talking about taking care of the nigga.
I'd rather ride a horse than drive a car.
Not me.
Why? You gotta put gas in that motherfucker. You gotta gas little nigga sugar cubes and hay.
What happens if it rains? If it rains, you getting wet on top of a horse. And then horses ain't comfortable.
That's on you now. See, now you just moving to go. Now horses ain't comfortable. Some niggas like riding on horses.
Some niggas like,
ain't the saddle you buy.
Hold on. See, this is how horses. This is how cars overtook horses. Cause yeah, some niggas like riding a horse.
Cars overtook.
Pause. But everyone likes to sit in a chair.
Great.
Everyone likes to sit in a chair.
Yeah.
Everybody, y'all sit in chairs.
That's what a saddle is. The saddle is the chair that you put on top. Like it's essentially to help you fucking
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. You sit on the saddle, nigga, and then it's got the little joints that come out on the side, pause, and you put your foot up to help you get leverage, and you swing just like how the trucks are set up. You know
how the trucks are set up?
Yeah.
Trucks are better set up than the horse.
Trucks got the setup because of the horse and the fucking saddle, nigga.
Trucks got chairs.
So okay.
Saddle's not a chair. No back support in the saddle.
It's a stool.
It don't come with the horse.
It don't, because that's more money.
But chairs come with cars.
Okay. Because you need so much extra shit to motherfucking make it so expensive, nigga. That's on you. What do you want to stand in a car? Like, what do you want?
I want a carriage.
What are you, a Flintstone? Like,
I want a carriage.
So why are there chairs in a car? Like,
I'm just saying, like,
how you supposed to drive it?
I'm just saying, like cars are better than. Okay, the whole point of our conversation
why
is
Jeep got no car. I mean, why Jeep got no doors?
The doors are removable, but when you buy it, it comes with doors.
Why?
It comes with doors. It comes with doors on it. Huh?
I could add doors onto my fucking horse if I wanted to. I could ask some dude to make some wild ass contraption to have me looking like I'm fucking inside. I could do that dumb shit.
Where would the door go on the horse?
It doesn't matter. That's not up to you. You're not gonna make it.
I think it matters a little bit.
You're not gonna make it, but I can get it done.
Where would the doors go on the horse?
Doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
I don't have that fucking information for you because I cannot build such a thing and concept it. But I know if I want that to happen, if I was Beyonce and I said I wanted that shit, someone would build me that shit. Beyonce got a horse, nigga.
And someone would ask Beyonce, Queen.
Ask Beyonce for a $500 horse.
Where would you like these doors to be put on this horse?
No.
I mean, they could do it because they'd be like, I could do it.
You like, what if it rains? It's for you, nigga.
Where?
Oh, you mean like on
so they like put like a.
That's gonna be real uncomfortable for the horse though.
No,
I'd rather just be in a carriage.
Maybe it's a. No, you can't do that no more. Thanks to this nigga.
No, thanks to you. I'm the proponent of saying, listen, technology.
Get off your horse!
Technology replacing humans in places where humans are replaceable.
Yeah.
Is natural. That's all I'm saying. It's natural. And you're saying, you brought up the.
Hey, look, nigga, I don't know a AI or robot yet to take care of a horse. You point that out to me. It seems very human friendly right now. It's still a human niche, if you will.
What?
Horse care, nigga. Yeah. Having horses. You're not gonna have the nigga that's gonna be doing this with the horse. That nigga doing that with the horse.
No.
Doing that. He out there. There's 2 million of them, nigga. There's 2.2 million of them niggas doing it.
I give you that.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I looked it up. I didn't think it was gonna be that much. I was fucking wild. I did not know there was gonna be 9 point whatever million horses in the fucking U.S. The U.S. has the most horses. I learned all this in 30 seconds.
We have more horses than other countries.
Yeah, we have the most amount of horses here. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Now, if we was overseas and you said that, I bet you got it.
I mean, we got the most everything in America, though. When you think about it, good and bad. Shout out to my niggas taking care of horses, man. I doubted you. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm surprised y'all niggas got jobs.
Sell this nigga a $500 horse just for that, please.
No,
give him a little. See, if you bought a horse, it was like a little baby horse. Maybe that's why it can be $500. You know what I'm saying? You get it before it grows all the way up, like it's a mare. You get it for 5.
Nigga was trying to get that. This is the second. This is the second time he used that mirror word.
Yeah, it's a because now I'm thinking about it. A full grown horse probably get a full grown jump. You start with like a little baby jump probably. That jump might be 5. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I would charge less for a full grown one because. At
like
point,
an old ass one.
Yeah, at that point, like the joint not gonna listen to you.
Right.
This leads me to my next question.
$100 horse.
So we just passed Black History Month, right? And I was just thinking about this. Like, let's say you was going to the slave market, but like you was on a budget. You know what I mean? Like, what are you looking for in the slave you try and buy? You know what I mean? I've been thinking about this past few days. Like,
yo, Monica, I love you so much. Thank you for having me.
Nah, real talk. Cause I'm thinking like, let's say I got a budget and I go down there and they got like a shack up there, and then they got like a you know what I mean, a Cat Williams. And like, I know I can't afford the shack, but I know like my farm need more work than a Cat Williams can provide. Like, I'm just thinking.
This nigga's talking about alive. This nigga's just naming black people.
Yeah, I'm thinking because you gotta put a value on them if you like got a budget.
You gotta put a value on this. I'm out of here.
I'm just saying, man. Just saying.
And you eat rap snacks on top of the Ayo. Son. This nigga's fueled off the fucking butter Ayo. This nigga's talking about makeshift slave auctions with using rap.
But they existed though, and I'm just saying like.
I think he's just making a
like because niggas did go to slave like. In the movies, they make it seem like, yo, niggas just buy every slave, but like niggas did have budgets. Like niggas be like, oh man, they want how much for him?
Stand up.
I could use him. I'm being dead ass. Whatever, man. It's a big baller over here, right? He just throw him in the bag. Never mind. Never mind. I was asking a serious question.
What were you? That's not serious.
Must have all that horse money.
This nigga. Hey,
oh my god!
Don't ever let this nigga eat a box of your fucking cookies. Finish it off with buttermilk ranch chips. This nigga is on some type of fucking season or is diabetic high. I don't know what's going on. He's talking about auctions.
Oh my god, y'all are funny.
Alright. What's your pick, nigga?
My pick? It depends on how much money I got and what niggas is going for. Just being honest with you, man.
Market price niggas.
See a nigga like Shaquille O'Neal? He would be market price. Like you try to be like, yo, like if you go up there and you be like, yo, how much?
Oh my god.
No, I'm serious. You walk up there like, how much for the 7-footer? They are like, nigga, don't even ask. Don't even ask. If you gotta ask, this is not for you. You know.
I hope niggas don't close their eyes and listen. Think this is a white box.
Nah, they'd be like, nah, we give you like a 5'7", nigga. Like,
what is this in reference?
This nigga's already he's pre-categorized.
This is in reference to horses.
Based off.
What is this in reference to?
I'm just saying. It just made me think like.
What just made you think? The chip nigga. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Son.
Nah, but
nah, just
free Palestine.
Facts, free Palestine.
Free all those people. You know what I'm saying? They murdering babies
Congo,
and women
so
and children. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether to say free Haiti or what, because I feel like they're free over there and they're just being. I don't know what's going on, but shout out to those people praying for the country. I
Absolutely.
don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's horrible what's going on over there right now.
It's crazy though. Like, you're literally living in some fucking life altering, history changing shit right now.
The niggas is cannibals over there. Did you see the video? The nigga was roasting a nigga's leg. Was it a leg or an arm?
More niggas gotta eat, Mo.
Man, you can't say nothing serious with this nigga, dog.
Nah, I'm being serious. What the nigga?
Here,
yo, that was a bit much though. Like
that's crazy.
Down, man.
Anyway, shout out to everybody fighting cannibalism.
Yo,
come on, the kids. Come on.
Yo, I gotta get out of here. So y'all niggas are wild. I just
shout out to everybody fighting cannibalism. Shout out to all my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. This was fun. Thank you guys for being on today. I'm gonna have y'all back in the future.
Appreciate it.
Sometime. Yeah. And yeah, it was
love
about.
you, man.
Thank y'all for coming out to the Trap Miss Podcast. Episode 101. Literally episode 1. But I like to say 101, so that's how I'm gonna call it. But yeah. Shout out to y'all. Yeah. I think that's it, right?
Cut the mic for this nigga to say something else, man.
Nah, we need some more. We need some more Simbay talk.
Hold on.
This was episode 1?
Yeah.
I don't want to see the rest of the episodes. That's crazy. Anyways.
What year are you in?
Lucky.
And what?
When you want to purchase said slaves.
What year am I in?
And are they only black?
Does it look bad?
Well, I mean,
No, it looks
yeah.
good. I like it.
I mean, because now I'm talking about like, would you buy a slave of another? Like, I'm on some real shit. Like, what could another what could they do?
Can you put that over there?
They're slaves, whatever you want. That's the fucking.
I don't know. I don't know if they got the value.
Can I have a pen?
That's the fucking.
I don't know if the value is there, my nigga.
What could the slaves do?
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about a slave from another.
Oh, that marker.
As a businessman, I don't know if I got the budget to be experimented with. Like, I don't know.
Well,
if I'm
at
buying
one
a
point they were
Cambodian
talking
slave.
about
I'm not doing, that's
the
kind of
migrants
wild
and shit.
for me.
What you mean?
They were saying like the people who were coming over here illegally. They were saying that there's so many of them. They were gonna start. What is it called? Putting them in people's houses. Like Grant Cardone started that rumor.
Oh yeah.
And it was a lie, but it was a lie. It was a lie. But it was crazy disrespectful.
See, slavery, hey, don't try to, hey,
Time
y'all
for
freaky
it,
niggas, don't try to bring that back in 2024. You will get clapped by one of these immigrants. For sure. These immigrants
please
will
don't
clap
do
you.
Yo.
Yo, you know, I saw something on 60 Minutes the other day. It was saying like the largest immigrant group come in illegally over the border from Mexico was Chinese. And like it showed them coming like through the fence, and like they tossing their passports, but like these people not even poor. Like they were interviewing them crossing the border. They were like, "How much did you pay to get here?" Well, they like $40,000. Yeah, it wasn't even like they was some like they broke.
I know a lot of them. I know there's a large population that went over to they were France.
Oh, so he handed it to J. Rob so I can get this.
Somalians, I believe. I'm not sure where they're from, but they're like coming into France. They're like fucking all types of shit up. It's crazy, bro.
Like the Zootopia thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, yo, this is fire.
Yeah, it's fire.
You like it?
Welcome.
It's not my finest work, but I did it on the fly.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Trap Miss Podcast, part 2 of 1, or episode 2, as we would call it. Shout out to my guests, 90 Wise and Simbay. Shout out to all of the listeners. And I would like to just leave you a message. Support the brand, support the movement. Trap Miss, if you're a trap misser, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Let me know what you think about everything, you know. And like I said, I appreciate you guys for the support. And yeah, like let's make this Trap Miss movement a thing. Let's get it in. Let's do it. I'm out. Peace. And playing with Sonics, wearing a bonnet. I'm in the zone and I'm speaking Ebonics, spitting that heat. I like a comment. I like to dress up, put me in a comic. I got him nervous, I hope he don't vomit. Stay off the pipe and quit hitting the chronic. Get in the mix, hit like an onyx. Go take a pic if you using a animatronics. They like that mambo, that flow on the goal. They like that double, keep rolling in dough. They like that bubble, keep blowing it though. I got that gas and it came with the fro. They like that mambo, that flow on the goal. They like that double, keep rolling in dough. They like that bubble, keep blowing it though. I got that gas and it came with the fro. Never been bad, keep them delirious. They like to listen, talking conspiracy. They on the program, giving them giving. I'm never messy, flexing no period. I got a